Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready? Happy Tuesday. Let me fix the chat to all messages. Perfect. And set you guys up down here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. Oops, I just hit the wrong one here. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in that portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all my videos. But these morning live streams, the second one of the day, is all about the cards. Oracle cards, tarot cards. And today I have the Standard Rider Tarot deck. It's one of the ones I use every day. And for the Oracle, we're using Messages from the Mermaids. So if you just give me a moment to finish getting set up, we'll get this party started. Live chat. Perfect. Type in hello. And my email address. And I will pin it to the top. Aniket, hello. You are number one. You are number one, my friend. All right, so let's get the list started. 1, well, you did good. You did good. You said you went for a walk earlier? How far? I thought it was you anyways. I agree. I agree. Prayers for Dave and his family, for sure. Yesterday. How many miles did you end up getting? Or do you not track your miles or not track your steps? I like to get 10,000 steps a day. It's not always, it doesn't always happen. Angela, hello, welcome. Aw, Aniket, thank you. Angela, you are number 2. Angela, any plans for the holiday? Aniket, are you ready, my friend? Rafiq, hello, welcome. I try to, Rafiq. I try to. Would you like to be added to the list? Nikki, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list? Angela, you're going to your mom's. Wikimi Fishin, hello, welcome. Naji, hello, welcome. I don't know if I mispronounced your name. If I do, I apologize. Welcome, my friend. All right, so Aniket, we need a couple more cards. Joy, hello, welcome. Money, hello, welcome. If you'd like to be added to the list, go ahead and say yes. I have a list of 13 with 4 people on it already. Hopefully you have something to drink. Don't let your coffee get cold, my friends. Lizzie, hello, welcome. How are you today? I'm just grabbing stuff over here, making a mess. Lizzie, you are number 5. Funzy Talent, hello, welcome. Jonathan, hello, welcome. Please, if you'd like to be on the list, let me know. All right, let's shuffle the Oracle for Aniket. Oh my gosh, some of them I cannot even. Is it Charya? Hello, welcome. All right, we just need to get an oracle. An oracle for Aniket. There it is. So don't let your coffee get cold. Chintu Gamer, hello, welcome. Aniket, the first card you have is a major arcana, the Star card. This card represents a renewal in hope, light, visions. It says you feel inspired, and you may feel a stronger connection to your spirituality. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. You may have a strong connection to the healing as well. If so, I feel like this card has popped up a few times. If so, make sure you follow that path. And this card also represents that you have an optimistic outlook for the future. But more important, it represents prosperity will come from what you do best. And again, it's a yes, it's a positive, and you feel a renewal to all these things, the healing, your spirituality. You feel inspired. The next card you have is the 8 of Wands, which represents something happening fast, days. This is, the 8 of Wands represents exciting news and moving projects forward. Now this is going to be fast. See how they're flying through the air? That represents something fast. So the 8 say speed toward end. It promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. You have the 2 of Wands. This is going to be fast. This card represents your hopes and your wishes. It's a fire yourself up card. And it's also an organizing card. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. This card says to plan ahead, Aniket. Be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have to give? It says think innovative. Think fresh ideas. More important, it says that you're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Your oracle for the day is the communication card. And it jumped off the page. I can't find it. There it is. This card says pick up your phone and make that call. There's something you need to communicate, and now's the time to do it. Remember, sometimes you may feel that things were left unsaid in a recent conversation. Sometimes we get tongue-tied during an honest encounter, and words just don't flow. My friend, if this is the case, you can either write a letter, an email, or a text. It is very important that you write these down. Then you can choose what to do with the communication afterwards. Send it or not. You can burn it and blow it in the wind. You'll know what to do with it once you've expressed your feelings. When we communicate with love and compassion, we can experience miraculous breakthroughs as well. This mermaid could also be saying that you may be called to mediate between someone else's communications to ensure that both sides are heard. And it may be time to consider training to become a counselor. Or perhaps it would be beneficial for you to see one yourself to get something off your chest. This is my partner. Keeps me company while my husband's at work. And I love it. The more my plant grows, I just love it more and more. The only thing I wished I would have done is I wished I would have painted it purple or pink or something. So, yeah. Other than that, I love everything about it. And my plant is extremely happy. All this is new. Anyways, yeah, it's extremely happy. I love it. Zen, hello, welcome. Angela, it is your turn. You should. You absolutely should. Old School, hello, welcome. From England, Newcastle, England, thank you for being here. New York. So let's put Old School on the list. You are number 6. All right, Angela, it is your turn. Gamer, you are number 7. Zen, would you like to be added to the list, my friend? I have a few spots. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the family. And I always say, somebody set another place at the table, please. I don't know if we have a big enough table for everybody, but we'll find room. Even if we have to pull out a lawn chair. All right, Angela, one more good shuffle. Now I mentioned, I don't know. Let me get Angela's cards first. I am a reselling grandma. So I used to be a steel worker when my kids were growing up. Let me get a card here for Angela. Oh, or 4. So I used to be a steel worker. And then I met my husband. Years go by, and my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and she lived in the Carolinas, and she came home to stay with me. I took care of her until she passed away with hospice care. So after when my mom was diagnosed, I just quit work. I quit. I was like, I have to take care of my mom. And then life happens. And I never went back. And now I am a reselling grandma with a card fetish. Some people say a motorcycle fetish. So yeah, I'm a reselling grandma with a YouTube channel. And I just bring you guys all along with me. Show you the crazy things that I do to get me through my days. That's really what it is. Angela, the first card you have is so first before we go there, I'm trying to figure out Priyanshi. Welcome, my friends. Again, I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Zen said no. No problem. Good for you. You're in remission then. Miriam, hello. Let's get you on the list as well. If I've missed anybody, let me know. I'll put you on the list. Angela, the first card you have is the Empress card. And we all know right off the bat, it's a major arcana, and it's a neutral energy card. It represents home. Priyansh, is that how you pronounce it? Priyansh? Oh, okay. Priyanish. Thank you. And again, I apologize. The Empress card represents home, Angela. So, it's also an understanding card. And let me explain. Again, home. So, when components align, more creates more. Again, I can't stress enough, it means home. So, if there's arguing, it creates more arguing. If there's a lot of laughter and love, it creates more laughter and love. So more creates more when components align. Again, it's an understanding card that more creates more. It's a reap what you sow card. And my example is, if you plant corn, you are going to get corn. Don't expect anything else. So, if you go home in a bad mood, would you expect to get back a bad mood? But if you go home happy and in a good mood, you should expect that the same reciprocated. So again, a reap what you sow card. I mean, it's an understanding card. You have the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains. Monetary, material, in your heart, in your soul, harvest. Anywhere you can enrich and make your life better is a pentacle. And the Page of Pentacles represents young at heart. It's the voice inside urging you to follow your destiny. The page says, examine your strengths. Speculate to accumulate. And figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Pentacles also represents the winter time. This is the perfect time to accumulate, my friend. Anybody who's new, if you're wondering what I'm reading from, you also have the Nine of Pentacles. 9 represents a resting phase. 1 being the start of a cycle, 10 being the completion. 9 is a resting phase. This card represents security, that there is plenty in all things. It says you want for nothing. You are content in the gardens of your bounty. You are secure in the safety of your haven. The card wants you to know, though, but security comes with a price. And the price is there is a lack of thrill and risk. So do something that thrills you. Take a risk. Do it daily. Do something that scares you once every day. Something new. You have the Nine of Cups, another resting. That is a 9, representing a resting phase. This card represents abundance and being pleased with yourself. And it represents that you surround yourself with your achievements. It's kind of like trophies. There's nothing wrong with that. We all do stuff like that. I surround myself with my trophies, such as my plants and pictures of my family. Anyways, It says you love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. You can have all you desire if you wish envision a better life. The card also represents being content and happiness. They are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. Remember, 9, 10 is the completion. So, dedication to a purpose. You may be in a resting phase, but the cycle is almost complete. Your oracle for the day is the awareness card. So before I forget again, I may not be here back until Monday. My husband's company is doing a shutdown. I just don't remember when it is. And plus he has vacation he needs to use up. So I might not be here tomorrow. I might not be back till Monday. Awareness says to use your intuition to become more aware of what's going on around you at this time. The card says it could also be time to look under that rock. All right. Oh, thank you, Angela. Thank you. I have given away all the membership rewards. I believe. There maybe there's more. We'll see what happens. There we go. So I believe if you send gifts like that, you will be added into the chance to get a free membership. Rafiq, you are next. Does that say go out of your home and hug your neighbors? Your neighbor is a Karen. I'm 54. Sam, hello, welcome. Sam, would you like to be added to the list? Sid. You are number 10, Sid. Sam, you're number 9. Career guidance. That's not what he said. That's not what was said at all. Does that say Adley? I was trying to read it. I was gonna say, after last night's supper, it's probably saying I need to be put in the washing machine. All right, Rafiq, let's get these cards pulled for you. All right. Sid Hearth. I have your question written down. I know it, Annika. I know it. One good shuffle. It's getting close to the holidays and people have time off. And they're bored. I don't mind though. like I mentioned yesterday, I may even have said it earlier, I don't know. Um, they think that they're causing a problem where actually they're helping my algorithm. No, 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 Sam. We don't think you're a troll at all. It's somebody else. They have been timed out. Please, no, it is not you. Okay, Rafik, the first card you have is a Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a grieving, 9 steps of grieving card. On the blanket, every single zodiac is on this blanket, which represents everybody at some point in their life is going to grieve. And when we do, we all go through all 9 steps. So every sword represents a step in grieving. Everybody grieves differently, and everybody grieves for a different reason, which could be deception, failure, miscarriage, despair, death, any of those. Nobody can tell you must hurry it along and get to number 7 when you're at number 2. Again, everybody grieves differently, but you must go through every single one of them. It is a 9 though, which represents that it is almost complete. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords says it's a warning card. Swords represents fighting, arguing, unhappy. The king says don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So whatever it is, don't be caught off guard. You have the Knight of Swords. That says this is swords also represent something that's going to happen fast, like weeks. This card says to be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Don't allow somebody to try to assert their hierarchy over you, which means when I say speak your mind, there may be people who try to talk over to you. Don't let that happen. That doesn't mean talk louder. That means just continue finishing what you have to say, because generally they quiet down and listen. Your oracle for the day is the Hope card. This card says, oopsie, that's not that one. Hold on to hope when things feel hopeless. Change your outlook to feeling hopeful. And trust in the magical flow of life and love. Sadeka, hello. Welcome back, my friend. How are you doing today? Nikki, you are next. Good. I'm glad. I am so glad. Thank you for showing up this morning, right? It seems like so much time passes. Oh, Miriam was like, I was timed out accidentally. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, Nikki. And then Lizzie is next. One more. Yes, Gamer69 is 7th on the list. We're on number 4. Yes, you are number 11, Sadeka. All right, Nikki, we just need an oracle for you. See if, aha. All you have to do is ask. All right, Nikki, the first card we have for you is a Four of Swords. Again, swords represents fighting and arguing and just stress and conflict. Four represents after conflict or stress. This card is a place of rest and examination because a new life awaits. So you see the person is literally resting. They're not sleeping. Their hands are steepled in contemplation. So rest and examination, because up here in the corner it shows a new life awaits. Fours are also applying cards, closer to a 1 than a 10, which means to stay on this path, whatever it is you're doing, your goal, your destiny, whatever, I don't know what it is you're doing, you must apply yourself. You have a major arcana, Nikki, that is the Devil card. This is a neutral energy card, and it says to stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. Sometimes we avoid things because we don't want to have to deal with the repercussions or the possible. So again, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear and just do it. It can represent control, maybe someone's control over you. But also the card says that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. You also have the Eight of Swords. This card represents that you, my dear, or my friend, you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that aren't there. Stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. Because of this, it can also represent bad news on the horizon. So these obstacles that you are creating may bring with them feelings of embarrassment, frustration from failure or disappointment. But again, these are your own mental creations. Your oracle card is the Awareness card. Wow, the chat is active today. This card says use your intuition to become more aware of what's going on around you at this time. It says it could also be time to look under that rock. Did you put something away that you forgot about? Lizzie, it is your turn. Okay, so I have 2 more spots available on the list if anybody wants them. And also my email is highlighted at the top of the chat. If anybody would like an in-depth card reading, that is a whole layout, 10 plus cards. Not just, oopsies, not just the few that fall out. Perfect, Lizzie, thank you. Miriam, yes, you are number 8. We are on number 5. Aniket, when's the last time you've had a reading? Lizzie, I see you're going through a change. Let's finish shuffling these cards. We are under a winter storm warning. Warning. From now until Friday, I believe. Yeah, the forecasted we're expected to get 7 to 12 inches of snow. Yeah, yep. Guess who's going sledding if that happens? Oh, you know it. You know it. We, all of us will. Grandma and grandpa, my kids, the grandkids, we will all go sledding if we get that much snow. Oh, I will totally show you snow, my friends. If I could send it to you, trust me, I would. Okay, so, Lizzie, the first card you have is the Death card. This card represents an inevitable change, and it's going to be very transformative. It's a neutral energy card. There may be some emotions involved. That's why it's a neutral energy card. It's only on the Death card because this change is inevitable. And I say it all the time. There's two things in life that are inevitable: being born and death. This change is going to be very transformative for you. You have the Ten of Wands, which represents the completion of a cycle. But more important, it also represents something happening fast. So this may be happening quicker than you think, Lizzie. You've been wanting to move, right? I hope I'm the same scenario. I hope I'm relating the two, you in the same scenario in my head. I feel like you have been wanting to move, and I apologize for there's so many people and so much to remember that if I have you mixed up, I apologize. But the cards still mean the same thing. It represents that something is approaching fast, days. It's positive. The Ten of Wands represents that you have shouldered too much, and it's time to pass some of these responsibilities or burdens on. And because of it, you, my friend, are going to reap fortune, gains, and success. So pentacles. You will reap pentacles. Lots of them. It represents the completion of a cycle. You see how the wands are all nice, neat, bundled up, easy to carry, easy to pass off to somebody else. It's that time. You have the Five of Cups, which is a halfway point, and it is a calling card. Calling for you to put boundaries in place. This card represents loss. And with this loss, you may encounter feelings of shame and guilt. Loss, but something remains. On the card, you see 3 cups are down and 2 are standing. It represents 3 have been taken and 2 remain. It can also represent an inheritance from a father or patrimony. I believe patrimony is inheritance from a male in your family. But the card also says that you need to turn your back on past mistakes, which could be why you may have feelings of shame and guilt because of these past mistakes. Your oracle for the day is discernment. Which I have used many times in my life since I have encountered the mermaid cards. It says something of great significance has been or is about to be discovered, and discernment will be required. You could find yourself in a situation where discernment combined with sensitivity is required. Maybe information is going to come to light about a friend or a family or ancestors. Maybe a secret is going to be revealed. If so, be mindful and use discernment if you decide to share this with a third party. This card could be saying you're about to discover another aspect of yourself, like layers of an onion. As you peel away each layer, you make new and exciting discoveries. So embrace any new facets you unearth through your soul searching. Old school, it is your turn. Lizzie, I hope that helps. Super curious about, I think this holiday family gathering may be very significant for you, Lizzie. Betty, hello, welcome. You are number 12 on the list. All right, let's keep going. Old school. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. But when it uploads, because I always upload the live stream, when it uploads, it will be a higher quality for sure. There's not much I can do about it when we have this snowstorm approaching. Oh, your daughter is visiting you from college. I thought you were going to visit her for some reason. MRM, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Would you like to be added to the list? You'd be number 13, very last one. Melissa, hello, welcome. Melissa, would you like to be on the list? I have one spot available. My friends, I also add extras. Melissa, you are number 13. And don't forget, a super thanks will get you automatically next in line if you're not even on the list. Rick, hello. Rick Rebel, how are you? Who did I miss? All right. Let's do the oracle. All right. The first card we have for old school is the Two of Pentacles. This card represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. So for everything you do, make sure somebody does something as well. It's a keep the balance, keep a balance card. It's also an organizing card. So there may be things in your life, schedule, it may be clutter. It's time to organize. You have a Two of Wands, which is another call to organize. It's also a fire yourself up card. It's your hopes and wishes. So, fire yourself up. Plan ahead. That's the organizing. Be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have to give? Think innovative and fresh ideas. The card says you are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. You have the Nine of Pentacles. This is a resting phase, and it represents security. Plenty in all things. It says you want for nothing, and you are content in the gardens of your bounty, and you are secure in the safety of your haven. But security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill and risk. Which brings us to the Knight of Wands, which represents something approaching fast. Days. This card represents somebody who, this person is very enthusiastic. They have a lot of good ideas. They're energetic, bubbly. But, there's always a but. This person must be in charge. This person wants and needs everybody to know they are in charge. This person is going to get carried away. This person is not a team player, And my friend, this person tends to be self-employed. So remember that. Your oracle for the day is the healing card. It says set aside time for self-healing. Welcome and allow healing energy to flow into your life, or share your healing energy with others. The main thing is to prioritize time for self-care and healing. You'll be able to face the world again with vigor and enthusiasm. My friend, what are you waiting for? Do it now. Gamer69, it is your turn. We've made it to you. Finally. Finally, finally, finally. Betty, yes, generally even more. That's why I always say a super thanks will get you next in line, guaranteed. Because sometimes we don't even make it to the end of the list. I am generally here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. New York time, unless it's a holiday, a vacation day, or something like that. And then family time is super important for me. All right, Gamer69, here we go. There's one. Knight of Swords. Donna, hello. Welcome, my friend. Is that Crit? Crit? Hello, welcome, my friend, welcome. Gamer, we'll see what the cards have to say. So I'm adding extras to the list. Crit, Donna. Again, I cannot promise I'll get to you, but I'm going to do the best I can. All right, Gamer 69. The first card you have is the Knight of Swords. This card represents something happening fast, weeks, and it says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. So, people are like, luck is being in the right place at the right time, but it's also about being in the right place at the right time and being prepared. So, make sure you're prepared and speak your mind. Whatever it is, make sure you have the opportunity to speak your mind. It's going to happen fast, no matter what it is. You have the Six of Cups. Cups represents our emotions. It's a yes. It represents something happening slow, but positive, like months. Slow, months. This card is a leveling up card. It represents something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. It represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. So when you think about your question, does it raise those feelings in you? Those childlike wishes, those first feelings, those first flutters. The feelings you get when you're waiting for that seasonal holiday, when you know you're going to unwrap gifts. Is that the feeling you get, Gamer, when you think about the question you have asked? This card represents a reunion, a rekindle of something from the past. So maybe you're going to bump into somebody, or Again, a rekindle of something from the past. Maybe it's going to be a rekindle of a hobby, maybe a place you used to visit, or a career, something you've put on the back burner. But it's going to happen, but something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. You have the Major Arcana card, the Tower. This is a neutral energy card, and it represents a sudden change. And you're probably already going through this change. Just like the card shows, it represents destruction, the crumbling of everything. You see the lightning bolt hitting it. The lightning bolt represents through no fault of our own. So this change you're going through, whatever you're going through, quite possibly no fault of your own. But what it represents is an end of restriction. Whatever has been restricting you is over, and you can now move forward. You can wipe the slate clean or sweep up all the debris and put it in the trash and start over fresh and new. Because, my friend, your oracle for the day is the Miracles card. It says, be realistic and plan for a miracle. Be open to receiving miracles in your life. Have you thought that maybe you are a miracle for someone else? Gamer69, I believe the cards are saying that, yes, miracles do happen. But you can't just sit on your butt and wait for it to come to you. You, my friend, must meet this. You must apply yourself and do something. Sunil, hello, welcome. So the cards resonate. Again, I mentioned that my chat, oh goodness gracious. Get it together, woman. My email is highlighted at the top of the chat. If anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, that's 10 plus cards, not just the ones that fall out. These are free, so I have a list, and I'm booked out into December. But if anybody wants one and wants to be on the list, let me know. I'll be happy to do it for you. So, Gamer, if you're interested, send me an email. Little Witchy One, hello. A Little Witchy One is in green because she was gifted a free membership from YouTube. And we are on Miriam. Oh my gosh, I would love to see Times Square in the holidays. I've only been to New York one time. That would be super cool. But I'm so far away. All right, Miriam, let's see. Aussie, hello. No, I have not heard that name. All right, Miriam, we need, there they are. We are on number 8. And Sadeka, you are number 11. Hope, hello. Welcome back, my dear. Best wishes to you, my friend, Gamer69. Good vibes. Be kind. Walk the path of truth and honesty, and you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Oh, also, tip. Fine print. No matter what you're doing in life, Gamer69, pay attention to the fine print. You want to make sure there's nothing in there that was not discussed. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not yelling. I'm just telling. All right. Miriam. The first card you have is the Three of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast. Days. They're also a positive suit and a yes suit. And the Three of Wands is, it represents an advancement. But it is also an activating card, which represents that no matter what this advancement is, you must activate. It represents new horizons and promises. The next card you have is the King of Swords, which to me is a warning card, and it represents to don't be caught off guard. My friend, you did not get where you are without a strong dose of caution. Now is not the time to let your guard down. You have the Six of Pentacles, which represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done. There may be a monetary reward involved in some way. If so, pay off any debt you have, and then give to charity. Super important. You have a major arcana, the Strength card. This card can represent a Leo. It's a positive. It is a through inner strength card. So power, courage, and being generous. All through inner strength. It says, be like the trees, strong but bendable. And stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. You have another 8. Didn't you have another 8 here? Yes. This one is the Eight of Pentacles. This card represents the journeyman. Ooh, one more flip of the page. So a 3 of Pentacles is the apprentice. 8 is a journeyman, and the 10 is the master. So this card is the journeyman, and it represents working or studying hard toward a goal. The card says keep going on this path. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. The skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. Working toward a goal. You have the healing as an oracle, as your oracle today too. This has come up twice now. And it says, my friend, it is imperative that you set aside time for self-healing. Welcome and allow healing energy to flow into your life, and share your healing energy with others. It is crazy. I know. I apologize. I have no clue why. I can't. Not much I can do about it. Let's see if that helps at all. Sam, you are next. Don't forget your coffee. So Sam had a question about whether they were going to talk to their friend or not, and a career. So let's see what happens. So this is a DIY coming out soon. It might be already out, I'm not sure. So yeah. Before, when our live started, that's how many subscribers I had, and when our live ends, I will take a picture of it. I'll put the number in and take a picture of it and post it on the community tab. Please don't fall. All right. So again, Sam had a question about friend and career. Trying to hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. Whatever, anything helps. No, Sam, you are right now. Whoops. Here they are. And an oracle. So did my footage get any clearer, or is it just messed up? Hopefully it gets better by next week. Hope, I don't know if I mentioned or if you were here, but I might not be back until Monday. I'm not sure what the schedule is like. Sam, the first card you have is a 7 of Pentacles. This card represents that there's been a shift in perspective. This card represents waiting. It is a plateau type card. It says waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There is a pause to appreciate and decide to continue as is or adjust your strategy. 7s are reorganizing cards. You have a Temperance card, which is the major arcana. One of the most powerful cards to receive in the deck, in a reading, anywhere. It's a positive, it's a yes card, and it represents change and to go for it when the time is right, and only when the time is right. You'll know when the time is right. This is a delicate stage, and it needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it could easily spoil. The Temperance card represents emotional and physical balance. Only when you know the time is right. You have the Page of Cups. Energy is weird. Well said, little witchy one. The Page of Cups represents, the page comes with a message. And the message is, my friend, for you to enjoy life. Now remember, cups are our emotions. It's a yes, it's a positive card. And it represents something happening slow. Months. So again, enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. More important, live life like there is no tomorrow. So make sure you're living in the here, the now, the present. Don't miss out. Don't get stuck in the past or in the future when this or that happens to supposedly make everything better. The here and the now. You have Major Arcana, the Fool card. This card represents that you are finding yourself at a beginning. You are at a beginning. Goodness gracious. Finding a beginning at an end. And you find yourself on an unexpected journey. Follow your path. And I mentioned it earlier. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Your oracle for the day is the Recognition card. This card says prepare to be recognized for something you've done. It says you've worked super hard and it's time to reap the rewards of seeds sown. However, the message about being recognized applies to your life, know that moments like this are happy highlights and will create precious memories for you to treasure. Sid had a career question. Janika, hello, welcome. Janika, how are you? I can add you to the list, but I can't promise that I'm going to get to you. But I'm making my way through the list very fast. Seth, hello, welcome. Oh my goodness, welcome. Sid, that was fast. Career question. You, my friend, are holding yourself back. So the very first card is an 8 of Swords. We just need an oracle for Sid. Gamer, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Do you have another question? I appreciate you. You guys, truly, you are the best. Sid had a... Sid. Yeah, good vibes to you, my friend. Good vibes. India seems like a beautiful country, and I will travel there sometime. I have a motto in life. I will die with memories, not dreams. So Sid, you have an 8 of Swords. This card again represents you are restricting yourself. So when it comes to that question, you are restricting yourself. Stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation, my friend. You can cope. Because of these obstacles that you are mentally creating, this card can also represent bad news on the horizon. Loretta, hello, welcome. Sid, you also have the Wheel of Fortune card, which represents change. Surprise change. It is a positive card. It is a yes card. This card really is good old destiny in fulfilling it. So, seize all opportunities that are coming your way. Take risks if need be, and embrace good and bad luck the same, because we always learn things even with bad luck. But again, back to the good old destiny in fulfilling it. I talk about life cycles all the time. We go through so many cycles in our life. Sometimes we make choices that take us down a different path. Destiny has a way, the Wheel of Fortune has a way of pulling us back and putting us back on the path we should have been on to begin with. So, surprise change. Good old destiny in fulfilling it. Sid, you may have felt like you've been on a plateau. Everything you do or have been doing is fruitless, or maybe like you feel like everything you touch breaks. I've had people tell me like, no, I'm not touching it because it'll break. But the appearance of this card represents victory and finally forward movement. So again, finally forward movement. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it says to take the road less traveled. So if everybody's going this way, go the other way. There will be more opportunities. There will be more doors open for you. And number one thing, be a leader, not a follower. Oh, really? Okay. Why is that, my friend? Loretta, thank you so much. So I have turned on the free memberships things through YouTube. The month has been given away already, but in a couple of days I'll be giving away another 10. You have the Judgment card. The Judgment card jumped off my page. Oh, here it is. It's a, oh goodness gracious. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. This card also represents a quick change, just like this one said. But this change comes after past or life lessons. So it is going to be quick, clear, and permanent. And it says to embrace all opportunities coming your way. I use the example of judgment being like first impressions. Uh, you never get a second chance to make a first impression. That first impression is final. And that's kind of like what this card represents. It's quick, clear, and permanent. Just like a first impression. You have your oracle for the day is the Innocence card. This card says focus on innocence as you navigate through the current situation. The purity of your innocent heart will guide and protect you through challenging times. My friend, if you are caught up in a legal battle or a court case at the time this card appears, it represents that your innocence is highly likely to be revealed and upheld as long as you hold on to integrity and honesty. Sadeka, it is your turn, my friend. You guys, thank you so much for being so patient. Loretta, do I have you down for a reading? You can send me an email if I don't have you for a reading. Send me an email, any of you, if you would like an in-depth card reading. Loretta, I don't see you on my list anywhere. Send me an email. I would be happy to do an in-depth card reading for you. And if you want one on love, we will do it on love and relationship. You absolutely can if you want. All I need is your zodiac sign and the year you were born. And if you want it on a relationship, you have 7 subjects to choose from. That goes for everybody. Yes, Sadeka, please. The question isn't going to change the cards, my friends. On my reselling sites, truthfully, I haven't thought about having any Black Friday deals on my reselling sites, but that's a great idea. All right, Loretta. So you were born in 73? All right, Loretta, let me get this card shuffled for Sadeka. Oh my gosh, Hope, I cannot wait to see you personally. Some people say age is just a stigma, my friends. All right, Sadeka, the first card you have is the Six of Cups. It represents something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. So it is a 6. It's a leveling up card. It represents our emotions. It's a positive. It's a yes. And something happening slow and longer. Months. So positive months. So this card is a leveling up card. It represents childlike wishes. Our first feelings, first flutters. We all remember those first feelings, first flutters, no matter what age we are. It represents a possible reunion, maybe a rekindle of something from the past. Now, the rekindle of something from the past can be a hobby, maybe a place you used to visit, maybe a career, anything like that. It's positive, it's yes, and it's good. Sadeka, you have the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic. Begilding every, ooze charm and magic from every pore. Begilding everyone you meet. So I have a begilding spell. You got this yesterday. If you would like this begilding spell, send me an email and I'd be happy to share it with you. More important, the card represents love and money. Oh, thank you, thank you. And you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes with a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may even say you're self-absorbed about it. But again, this is your quest, what you're passionate about. All three of these are yes and positive, and they represent something happening good, Sadeka. You have the Re-Energize card for your oracle. And this card says, make time to re-energize. You may feel like you've been running on empty, so get back on track and recharge your batteries. All right. So the next one is Betty, my friend. I will be right back. I'll be right back. Hope, hold the fort down. So who else has their turkey out already? And changing the water. Okay. Betty, you are next, my friend. I apologize for that. Loretta, I am going to put you down. Oh my gosh. I have December 27th open and available. Uh, you never know, I might be able to get to you sooner. Sometimes I can get more in. Betty, thank you guys for being so patient. It is your turn. It is, I love the rain. They say when it rains, open your doors and open your windows and let it cleanse your home. You get 2 days off, Thanksgiving and Christmas. They're the best days to have off. Oh my gosh, going to Ireland for Christmas. That would be amazing. Esther, hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. It was a Halloween DIY, and then I fell in love with it. I'm like, there's no way I'm changing it. My plans for Christmas, so when it comes to the holidays, we always cook. And my kids always come, kids and grandkids always come here. Ireland. Oh, I would totally deal with the cold for Ireland. I don't like to be cold. So, I don't know how to say this. I don't like to be cold, but I love to ride snowmobiles. So, once we get enough snow that we can ride the snowmobiles, then I'm all game. You know, I'll dress for the weather and go ride snowmobiles. But other than that, no, I don't like to be cold. Oh, you're in Texas, so when it gets cold, it is a cut right to the bone cold in Texas. I used to live in Texas, in Waco, Texas. I remember that weather. All right, Betty. No, I don't smoke. If you're asking me, I don't smoke. I drink coffee. All right, Betty, the first card you have is the Knight of Wands. And remember, Wands represents something happening fast. They're a yes suit. They're a positive suit. And the Knight of Wands says, so this is a person you know. Because it's a knight, it's generally a male. This person has all the enthusiasm. This person has all the good ideas. But they must be in charge, and everyone must know they are in charge. They will get carried away, and they're going to lose interest. And this person is not a team player, and this person tends to be self-employed. You have a major arcana, the Lover's card. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. Can represent a Gemini. More important, it says nothing should be held back. Even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness, be open and transparent, because the card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. So my friend, whatever cycle, path, whatever it is you're on or doing, be open and transparent about it. You will reap the rewards. Betty, the next card you have is the Justice card, a major arcana. Another positive, a yes, can represent a Libra. It is advisable to step back, be objective when making decisions. More important, no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. What it means is no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. When you do that, you're only solving the problem that you are in now, and you're not thinking about the future. So, it is advisable to step back and be objective. You have a major arcana, the Fool. You have multiple major arcanas, which represent it represents there is something very powerful going on in your life right now. Whatever this is, it is super powerful. And this card says that you're finding a beginning at an end, that you are on an unexpected journey. Follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Betty, you also have the Eight of Swords, which says you are restricting yourself. Stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear and just do it. You can cope. There's so many of us who avoid situations that hold us in a state of fear. But, my friend, just do it. You can do it. Take that risk. Take that chance. You have the go with the flow for your oracle. I like this card. This card says let go and go with the flow. You'll get where you need to be when you surrender and trust in the natural flow of life. When we push against the flow, it is very tiring. Again, this card simply telling you to surrender to the flow of life. It's about trust and trusting in your destiny and knowing that everything happens at exactly the right time. Denin, hello, welcome, Bulgaria. Thank you for tuning in from Bulgaria. New York. Melissa, you are next. Denon, I have less than a half an hour. I've put you on the list, but I have multiple people ahead of you. Now, if you want to guaranteed be next, a super thanks is guaranteed. A super thanks will get you next in line. Loretta, thank you. Thank you for the flowers. All right, Melissa. The first card you have is the Empress card, which represents home. It's a major arcana. So this card is an understanding card. When components align, more creates more. That is the understanding that it is a reap what you sow. So, more laughter. Again, it's home. More laughter creates more laughter. And more fighting creates more fighting. Loretta, I hope you have the best holidays ever. Thank you for being here. Do we have the country love? Hello. Welcome back, my friend. You have the Six of Cups as well. This card represents that there's been a flip in energy. Something has just happened to take things to the next level. This card represents childlike wishes, first feelings, and first flutters. It can represent a reunion or a rekindle of something from the past. Now remember, this can be something like a hobby, a career, or a place you used to visit, something you put on the back burner. You have a major arcana, the Magician, a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents something happening quickly. and to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And to remember, it's all in the know-how. So when it happens, you'll already know how to do it. Your oracle for the day is the future card. This card says, change your viewpoint to influence the future. Remember, like water, the future is fluid and always changing according to your current actions and thoughts. And I say that all the time. I say the cards are just for fun because everything we say, do, maybe we say something, we change our mind. Maybe you walk out the door, but you forgot something, so you have to turn around and come back. You've changed energies, and you have changed things. So, that's what that card represents. Like water and change. Fluid. Go with the flow. MRM. We have made it to our extra people. MRN, and then crit is next. I have no idea how many people are still here, but you guys are awesome. I truly appreciate it. Melissa, you are welcome. Thank you for being here and being so patient. One. Oh, boy, we have multiples here. Good. I am so glad. Somebody asked me that, gamer, and the only thing I can really say, my biggest regret, is losing my daughter. I know it sounds crazy, but yep, I wished I regret. I wish things could have been different. Yep. All right, so MRN, you have the Queen of Wands for your first card. A major arcana. It is not. This is a court card. It's not a major. The Queen says, what the Queen represents is love and money. It represents something happening fast, positive. It's a yes card. So love and money. She says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. Love and money. You have a major arcana, the Sun card. This card represents after a 1-year period and overcoming obstacles. It is a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. It's the sun, so it's a positive, it's a yes. It represents the daytime or the summer. But more important, it says that you need to put yourself first. Treat yourself. Think of yourself for once. Think of yourself. And to remember that life is to be lived to the fullest. You, my friend, were not meant to live life on the sidelines. Live life to the fullest. You have a major arcana, the Devil card, that says that you are avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. My friend, you can do it. So this holding you in a state of fear, you see the chains are around your neck, not your hands. You can easily break free from these disempowering situations. But also, the card says that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. There is always that. There's those people who are like, oh, I need this. And they get it, and they're like, oh, now I need this. And now I need that. So they are constantly always in need and wanting more. You have the Three of Swords. This card represents petty conflict. It represents something that's going to happen fast, quite possibly weeks. It might already have happened. It may be going on right now. It says grudges need to be dropped, and someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it's just going to get worse. My opinion, in my experience, let bygones be bygones. And if need be, just agree to disagree and go separate ways. You have the Knight of Cups. This card says, has a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may say you're self-absorbed about it. But again, this is your quest for your desires, not somebody else's. All too often in life, we live our life for other people. Not anymore. Not anymore, my friend. Your oracle for the day is the Ask for Help card. And this card says, now is the time for you to give or receive help. Asking for help is the first simple step to sort out a situation. My friend, don't let foolish pride stop you from reaching out to other people for assistance. You don't need to struggle through this situation alone. Crit. I'm so glad that it's clearing up a little bit. My skincare routine, oh my gosh, it's horrible. Some people would just probably be like, oh, no, be still my beating heart. So I do reviews. Oh yeah, my skincare routine is whatever I pick up from the store. I love discount dollar shopping. So what I generally do is I just wash my face with soap and water. But I find something for dark circles. And then I use the like, my favorite is Mary Kay. It's a neck one, a lotion for your neck. That and one for your face. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. I don't really do anything. I'm not a makeup person. Vaseline. So I'm not a makeup person, but I've been known a lot of times where I will use Vaseline on my eyebrows and my eyelashes to darken them up instead of makeup. So, and I do that with my hair a lot too. I use discount stuff, and I'll review something. That one time I did the butterfly haircut. Totally works. Totally works. But my friends, one warning on that butterfly haircut is when your hair is dry, like this, when your hair is just dry, you got these blunt cuts right here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And, yeah. So, I don't suggest doing that on your own. Go somewhere and have them cut your hair. Don't do the butterfly cut on your own. All right, Crit, here we go, my friends. You guys are great. I appreciate you. Silly, hello, welcome. So, somebody was talking about the nail polish I have. So, I am the type of person, I love to do my nails. Fake nails. I do nail reviews. The dip powder. All of it, no matter what. Well, this review is on a nail polish I've never used. And I was like, well, the best time to review it is just before a live stream. So, I'm super happy with it. And when I say just before a live stream, I mean like less than a half an hour before I went live. I took my old polish off and put 2 coats of this polish on. And I've been shuffling, writing, and everything. And they haven't smeared or anything. So, yeah, my review on this one, this brand, I like it. have it right here. I have it right here, my friends. Essie. And it is called Forever Yummy 2 coats. I've washed my hands, shuffled multiple cards. Yeah. Oh, man. I did a review on one of them. I tell you what, it was horrible. I washed my hands, and they smeared immediately on my towel. Immediately on my towel. I was so mad. I have one boss. She is holding the couch down. She's usually in all my videos. Toward the end, I'll call her over. Otherwise, she'll be obnoxious and annoying. We all have those bosses. Apologize. All right, Crit. The first card you have is the 3 of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast. They're a yes suit and they're a positive suit. This card is an activating card, and it represents an advancement, new horizons and promises. Fast, good, and positive. But you also have the Judgment card in Major Arcana. This card represents, after past or life lessons, this is a positive and a yes. A quick, clear, and a permanent change. And to embrace all opportunities coming your way. That's that new horizons, advancement, and promises. You have a 3 of Cups, emotion suit, a yes suit, and another positive. It represents a celebration and joy, quite possibly an engagement or a wedding. But more important, it says to go for it because it represents a successful conclusion. You have a 3 of Pentacles, which represents an apprenticeship or cooperation. So 3 is an apprentice, 8 is a journeyman, and 10 is the master. This represents the start of something new, the beginning. If you're putting applications in for a job, maybe you want to move somewhere, a new area, whatever it is, this card is a good indication that you're going to be chosen. You will be picked. But again, remember, apprenticeship and cooperation. Pentacles also represent gains, monetary, material, harvest, in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. You can't go wrong. Your oracle for the day is the Decisions card. This card says, it's time to make an important decision. Consider your choices carefully and then act. My friend, you may be pleasantly surprised by the outcome. Trust in your destiny because all is well. Donna, you are next. Is Loretta still here? Cat, you're funny. Crack me up. All right. I'm not sure if Loretta is still here, but Donna, you are next. Denon, you have a couple more people ahead of you. We need one more card for Donna. Kimberly, hello, welcome. Kimberly. Kimberly. Dinsmore. Rachel, hello. So Kimberly, I hope you subscribe, and if so, welcome to the family. Somebody else, set another table or set another plate at the table. I always say it wrong. I always say it wrong. Somebody set another spot at the table. So I posted, did you guys see in my community tab, I posted a picture of a dining room table. It's a huge table with a lot of plates, but we'll keep adding more. Seriously though, Kimberly, thank you for subscribing. I truly appreciate you. Donna, the first card you have is the Six of Pentacles. It represents charity and recognition. So it states that you may be recognized for something good you've done, and there may be a monetary reward. So if so, pay off any debt and then give to charity. The next card you have is the World card, a major arcana. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents a successful completion, but a slow, successful completion. It says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. You also have the Justice card. It says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Remember, this is a positive and it's a yes card. Oh my gosh, Kimberly. Well, let's check your channel out right now. Go to channel. And subscribe. Oh my gosh, at Grubby Kid. How stinking adorable. Well, you now have an extra another subscriber, my friend. Everybody, subscribe to Kimberly and help Kimberly get to that 1 million subscriber mark. Donna, your oracle for the day is the Love card. It says open yourself to universal or romantic love. Put yourself out there. Go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. Rachel, thank you. Welcome to the family, my dear. Welcome to the family. Somebody set another plate. Somebody's going to have to do dishes. You may have to bring your own plate and fork. Lil Witch, it is your turn. So has anybody seen Loretta yet? Maddie, hello, welcome. Oh, whoops, hold on. We have cards that flipped. We need to start all over. Anything you want. She's like, that's American. But you have Pancake Day. Well, Tina, welcome, my friend. Welcome, and thank you for being here. And again, thank you for your gifts earlier, before. Oh, we need an oracle. Netflix and chill. I am a huge Netflix fanatic. I'm a firm believer the only way to get through a scary movie is with chocolate. You have to have chocolate. Shandy, hello, and thank you. All right, we just need it. There it is. The first card you have is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups are our emotions suit. They're a yes, they're a positive. And this card represents a relationship. So this relationship is so yes and positive. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, and concord. Now, people who don't know, concord is an agreement. So it also, this relationship is so positive. It also represents that which nature has sanctified. We have the Temperance card, Major Arcana, one of the most powerful and positive cards in the deck. One we all want anywhere in a reading. It is that positive, that powerful. It's a yes. It represents change and going for it when the time is right. So, like going for it when you have all your ducks in a row, because this is a stage that needs to be handled carefully. Otherwise, it can easily spoil. It is an emotional and physical balance card. You have the Six of Wands. This card represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but beware. Be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So what the card means is be grateful and thankful for everything that happens in your situation. And the universe responds by sending you more. Your oracle for the day is the Abundance card. This card says, allow abundance to flow to you. The treasure is already yours, and you only need to trust and be open to receive. My friend, you deserve this incoming abundance. The key to receiving abundance is to be grateful for what you already have. And again, the universe responds by providing and sending you more. So prepare yourself for whichever form the flow of abundance will take and be ready to receive. I love the mermaid cards. Hope. Hope, hope, hope. Are you wishing you were on vacation again, my friend? Chelsea? Soon, I hope. Soon. It instantly appears right here. Yes. Okay, I absolutely will. I absolutely will. Priestley, hello. Gregory, hello. Welcome. All right, you, my friends. I'm getting all discombobulated because I'm dropping stuff. Coffee. Azad Khan. Hello, welcome. I know, Chelsea Bellamitri. It sounds sophisticated. All right, Hope. The first card you have is the Six of Pentacles. This card represents charity and recognition. So it says you might be recognized for something good you've done, and there may be a monetary reward involved. So if so, pay off any debt and then give to charity. You also have the Queen of Wands, This card says, do not withdraw from intimidating situations, Hope. Ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. So the Queen of Wands represents love and money. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which represents the completion of a cycle, and it is also the Master card. And it represents, it represents lasting security and wealth. So the Master says it is time to slow down, but to keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. But you need to delegate now. So slow down, take it easy, let others take more responsibilities. Again, the card symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Hope, your oracle for the day is the Inner Knowing card. It says this is the moment to trust your inner knowing. The stage of doubting is over. My friend, it is time to believe in yourself. Remember, what's right for one person may not be right for another. Different strokes for different folks. Do you guys remember that movie? Or, I mean, that sitcom? I think that was the name of it. Different Strokes? Oh my gosh, you guys. I totally didn't make it to the end of the list. I'm going to end today's video. I hope you have the best day ever. Happy Thanksgiving. Please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Again, thank you for being here. I hope you have the best day ever. I'll see you in the next video.